Well, good evening, everyone. My goodness, it has been a little while since I've been back on, and I am JRS Beta Tests. It is my pleasure to be here tonight, and not just playing a new indie game that is just recently on the market, but also to be showcasing it for the Indie Game Collective. Now, for those of you who don't know exactly what Indie Game Collective is, it is a group of individuals who are all content creators that focus on indie games and basically promoting them and helping the developers to hone their craft and to make the best games that they possibly can. The guy that had gotten it started, Paradigm, he was an indie, or is, I should say, an indie streamer on Twitch. And I'll tell you what, getting to know this group has really been fantastic. And so I'm going to be playing this game. It's called Church of the Midnight Sailor. I'll be completely honest with you, and I'll go to credits here real quick so I can give credit to where credit is due here. Created and developed by Eric Meyer, technical assistance by Ruben Tipriarch, and music by Carlos Muse. Apologize if I didn't get the names right. But this is done on the keyboard. So I picked up my gamepad that I was going to use it, and apparently I don't need to. So we're going to go ahead and get started on this. This is Church of the Midnight Sailor. Does it have anything to do with a church? Does it have anything to do with midnight or being a sailor? I have no idea. We'll find out. All right. Kind of jumping right in here to the dialogue. Fry, looks like you're coming back online. Pruning treatments haven't cooked your noggin. No hardware rejection. Breathe in that cool, salty air. Freeman, I guess I'm Freeman. Jeez, it's weird to ask this, but are we on a boat without people? Am I dead or something? Good gravy, what is this all about? I'm going to go ahead and ask that question. Apologies, always putting the cart before the horse. I'm Fry, your electronic guide. I'm going to mention a few things that you should streamline your transition process. You've been through contractually obligated surgery, and I imagine there's a bit of disorientation. Did you say surgery? I'll say surgery. Here are a number of phrases that you'll need to visualize to get your brain's pathways going, okay? Picture an antique computer's keyboard. Move around using WASD. Q up to-do list with Q. Press O to see what you're good at. J swings your plasma saber. L fires your plasma ejector. K sends you leaping through the air. Use the med pack with U and recharge your ejector with I. Press M to think about your overall menu options, and press H to make the HUD buttons disappear. Got it? I guess. We're almost to St. Jude, our port of entry. A seaside town. Be friendly. Walk up to people to be chatty, especially if they have a welcoming committee of homicidal robots, per local customs. They wouldn't want to be bad hosts. Wait, you said killer robots? Oh, one thing at a time now. Check in with Primrose on the docks. And anytime you press C to chat, and press the F key on your imaginary keyboard. Yes, the imaginary keyboard that you can hear right there. All right. So this is kind of a blind playthrough. I've never played this game before, and the first thing that I notice as I'm playing this is it's very minimalistic graphics. It honestly reminds me very much, and this may be kind of beyond what many of you can remember, but back in the early 2K days of Newgrounds games, there were many that actually looked a lot like this. And so this kind of brings back that a little bit to me. Freeman, I'll take some pain pills if you have some, or a hammer. It feels like I've been brushing my teeth with shoe polish. How about that one? I can only imagine considering indulging a fugue state, but I suspect you're also filled with awe, basket of radiance, southern continent. Not really. What's the best about a fugue state? Temporary, true, I assure you. In the interest of safety, your contract involves simulated amnesia and a cranial bomb. Should you be neglectful in your duties, kablooey, boom, your head like dynamite in a crock pot, a chili cook-off. But once that contract is fulfilled, the cranial implant deactivates, and we'll get on with our lives. Wow. There's a bomb in his head. One thing I'm noticing here, I'm trying to find the cursor. The cursor's hard to see. All right, let's not get chippy, Freeman. Remember the payday of lifetime. Cool. Okay. All right. So I can press the regular buttons here to move through the dialogue. Oh, is that a bad guy? Alright, that's my laser. Data node 14, something of a fraternal invite-only organization. The Church of the Midnight Sailor prophesizes the coming of a foreign messiah, a redeemer who will erase the untouchable domination of the oligarchs. Also, they flush with cash if the local chapter's building is indicated. Wow. Can I chat with this guy? I cannot. Alright, so I'm going to the Church of the Midnight Sailor. Hark the Sailor. Wow. This robot might really be... No, let's be honest, it's garbage. Gloob. Do you emulate fate, visitor? Back away quietly, hoping nobody has chloroform-soaked rag. Do you get bored living in a fishbowl? Can you tell me about your church? Yes, please tell me about your church. Indeed. We have a lively congregation of believers who seek to bring the prophecies of the oligarch Franz into the material plane. Who's oligarch Franz? Ah, child, more than 50 years ago, our founder experienced visions of a foreigner traveling to our shores by way of seacraft at witching hour. As devotees, we orchestrate and translate between fantasy and reality. Why does a prophecy need people to make it come true? I mean, that sounds like a circular logic. Doesn't fate happen on its own? You forget that magic flows through humanity, but spun into language that we might predict the future and learn from the past. The disciples become hands of fate, arms of the wizened elders. Let's look at why this specific prophecy. Why this specific prophecy? The exact form of the Savior in the rapture matters less in the fact that it will come to pass. Interesting. So I can't answer any of these because they require stats that I do not have yet. So this is going to be, dialogue is going to be very important to be able to work with individuals. Very much like modern RPGs like Outer Worlds, Skyrim, different things like that, where your persuasion and dialogue and all that. So that's really, really neat. But I guess I don't have to talk with this guy. So is he going to give me anything? Maybe I'll be back. So everything can be used, can be navigated through using a keyboard. The salty sea air mixes with the muted hum of machines. In this quiet moment, you remember egg bake, sledding on rolling hills of deep white snow, hot chocolate waiting in the foyer of the scrawny farmhouse. Wait, was that me? Saucer sleds, I remember saucer sleds. A mercurial flutter, and you're back to St. Jude, memory fading. A waking dream, bending into metal grindwork. Move along, hottie. Interesting, those are doors. Ease on through, warm blood. So I like the graphics. I mean, you can kind of look at it, and it's got that very simplistic pixel animation, but the movements are actually quite smooth. Appointment. You wait for your appointment or something. Notice how everybody has masks on. Maybe that's going to come into play. Yeah, because they do. They all have masks on. Sounds familiar. Hey, this might seem like it's coming out of the blue, but do you have any side scoop on Hotel 37? How do I know about Hotel 37? A treasure hunter. You know, looking for data dumps and company secrets. I guess so. At least I'm looking into a few things for my employer. Right on. For Primrose, right? Maybe. One thing to keep in mind, you're the entertainment man. Oh? Word to the Greenhorn, you might want to optimize your implants a bit, may I? Go for it. Looks like they're offloaded some overstocked legacy chipsets into your skull. Good news is everything's easy to work with. Yoda's fingers flutter across an invisible workspace, and Freeman's senses become sharper, more accurate. She smiles, satisfied with her work, and she steps back into her arching eyebrows. Wow, cool. So, something happened. This is Turtle. You here for milk and cookies? Are you wearing a nightgown? It's weirding me out. I'm gonna go somewhere I know better than to take baked goods from a stranger. Here are the wink milk wink cookies. Heck, why not? Excellent. I'll get the squirrel suit and you can wear the chipmunk costume if I can put it. Oh my gosh. Wait. What's going on here? You ready for the party? Everything's been mothballed for a while. I think I've lived a bland life compared to you, and I'm okay with that. At least, make time for a little thrill. You and arson, I'll supply the kerosene. Oh, no, don't do that. I'm gonna go. Jeez, don't get guys' hopes up. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not gonna hang out with that guy. So it's hard to find where to go in this particular place. Looks like... Oh, we got something now. I can jump, do like whatever that is. Oh, that's a gun. Cool. Did I shoot him? It's hard to tell exactly where my health is. Oh, it's down there, okay. Oh, I died. Apparently I had very low health. Oh, wait, so I can't die. Oh, wow. So whoa there, buddy. You're lucky that there's an autopilot's failsafe that shuts down neural functionings, filter systems, and nanorobots, and sends you staggering back to town before you get ripped to pieces. Take it easy, big guy. Now, wow, this is a very smart game, so you can't die. Basically like Bloodshot. What a curious thing to say. Whoa, bad guy. Oh, golly, the thing killed me immediately. Maybe I'll use my gun this time. What? Oh, he's back. So when I respawn, he's going to be right there, isn't he? Yep, there he is. Wow. So do I have... I'm just gonna run from this guy, because this guy will kill me. So I got things shooting at me. Oh no, don't kill me. Oh. So the one thing about this particular game, and in all honesty, what I do is I really do help people kind of make their games, and as kind of an indie developer myself, one of the things I do is I help people to work on their projects. And one of the things that I would suggest you work on is balancing a lot of the, because I'm trying to shoot here. Can I not shoot? Maybe I'm not doing this right. Oh, come on, man. One of the things you could work on is balancing the enemy difficulty with the abilities that you have. Okay. So my plasma is L. Load. Oh, wow. You see, I'm using my plasma here, and I am dying. So several things. I don't really know where to go. I'm going to go back to the Church of the Midnight Sailor, and I'm going to take a look at this. Do you ever get bored living in a fishbowl? We all live as fish in the ocean of stars, young Poachinate. You seem kind of drugged out. Mental expansion may have saved the planet, young sir. It gives you the munchies, though. Trying to sell me on some mind-blowing, life-affirming trip to an astral traveler mushroom city. How about that one? It is my job to persuade. I'm not paid on commission. The lessons of the universe present themselves when they are ready. I have to be missing something. So this is Church of the Midnight Sailor. It's got some potential, as you can kind of see. And it is very strongly based off of some older games. Oh, we got a big guy. I got him. Gotta reload. I must be out. I have to run from these guys because I'm just not strong enough. Dude, come on now. I'm gonna go in that building. Save my butt. Alright, got some robots around here. Guten Tag, Padre. Oh, a German Autobot. Okay, wow, didn't expect a polyglot. I'm gonna brush off my non-English speaking skills. Hasta la vista. Let's see, have you up to any pranks lately? Can you specify your mischievous inquiry? Any explosive rockets, detonating livestock, hitting flaming tennis balls, filled with strike anywhere, match heads off, batting tee at twilight, wow. Let's do that one. Nope, I haven't done anything like that. This sounds fun though. Suggestions are always appreciated. Right, exactly how flexible are your permissions regarding that? Oh, I'm allowed to do lots of things. Are you now? Oh, I went somewhere. So I look like I'm now in the sewers. What? There's a lot of aimless wandering. Oh, I totally missed him. The gun's not working anymore. Let's go with this dude. Oh, come on. Can I go in there? Come on, no. He's gonna kill me. Ooh, can I go into that? No. So I'm gonna head back down to the sewers. Let's see if I can actually survive this time. There's a turret down here. For a moment, concrete openings to the sky, the workers securing fittings, the storm sewers in the midst of construction. Jack Vernon tosses an apple. Cyborgs toil in the long ditches that will become St. Jude's bowels. I was here during the founding? Ah, there's more to it. The room's outdated console has a layer of dust on the keyboard. Oh, jeez. Please, don't come in. Oh, no. So I am the Midnight Sailor. There is a church that is about me, and I'm getting destroyed by little robots. Alright, I'm gonna try this one more time. I'm gonna move right on through. Usually my videos are about 30 minutes just to kind of give people a look and a taste of what the game is like. And I think we could really establish that this game is certainly hard, very challenging. It is a major throwback to the days of the low pixel computer games that they had back in those Newground days. Like, those are the ones that I use examples, but they've been around for a lot longer than that. And this almost looks like in all honesty, an early 90s, almost late 80s PC game. It is obviously there's multiple facets to it. But I would say, before I end, let me take a look at my quests here. I need bits of the past come back to fit start, so lean in and investigate. Learn about the Scanies. Ooh, okay. Hey, I could use some help with dermal abrasion. Yes. Needles and prehensile wires groups, because somehow after a few minutes Freeman feels better. Oh, cool. Oh, I can heal myself. That's sweet. Pardon me. I need to learn about the Scanies. I've already talked to Glub. He doesn't seem to have anything to tell me. Actually, there was a little, it looked like there was a thing in there that I could probably press. Maybe this data pad, right? Is this a data pad? No. Something to the fraternal invited, or the Church of the Midnight Sailor prophesies foreign messiah. Okay, I already know that. I gotta find out about the Scanies. The problem is I have no idea where to go. Yeah, I've already talked with this guy. It looks like there's snow on the ground. That's pretty neat. Is that a cat? Nothing. So some of the, I would call them the triggers or the hitboxes or anything like that. They're pretty good sized, especially when going into a door or anything. And for anybody who's a developer, doors are just terrible. Ooh, I haven't been in here yet. Doors are so hard to program. These ones are a little easier to do. Go all the way down there. Oh, holy crud. I feel like the only thing that I can do is run away from these guys at this point. Oh my gosh. That was a new enemy too. I can't see the bullets. All right, well, I think I've I played this one for a little while, just kind of show off a little bit of Church of the Midnight Sailor. This is on Steam, and here's the thing about indie games, and this is me speaking from the heart here. As you create them, as you make them, you learn what works and what does not. And a person who usually games like this are made by one or two people, and a lot of times they don't have individuals to come and say what works, what doesn't work, what all of that. And one of my jobs, one of the things that I do, and I would do it in more of a specific way if I wasn't doing an actual showcase here, but I beta test games and I kind of show what works and what doesn't work. And even at this point, I have some notes about this game, but as a showcase, I want to kind of show what this game is capable of and the potential that it does have. And it does have a lot of potential. It does. Every game, though, can use some tweaking. And so this is Church of the Midnight Sailor. I want to thank all of you for watching this presentation of this particular game, and I'll have some new ones here shortly. I'm going to be doing a slew of indie collective showcases, indie game collective showcases for everybody to watch. And make sure you hit that button, subscribe, please. Subscribe to my channel so you can get to see more beta testing happen, as well as indie showcases much like this, so you can check this game out for yourself on Steam. Thank you very much. God bless all of you, and have a wonderful evening.